All right, you guys. So today we are going to get a look at the Star Wars Black Series, Ahsoka Series figures for your Anakin Skywalker and clone Captain Rex. So very excited to have these two figures in hand. So let's go ahead and get you a look at both of these figures, starting with the box. So of course, as always, you have your Black Series logo at the top of the box. You have your figures in the window with all of their accessories, weapons, and helmet for Rex, which is cool. Phase 1 helmet. Of course, you have your Ahsoka Series banner across each one of your boxes, your warning label for and up, Hasbro logo as well for the front of your box. And then for your side panel for each one of your prospective figures here, you have your Anakin Skywalker in obviously his, and one of my favorite outfits for him all time, in his clone armor gear. Very cool background silhouette going up there. Very nice. And then of course for your Rex figure, you have with the Phase 1 helmet on, the silhouette going up as well, with a very cool mountainous background, which is appropriate for what we're trying to do for our diorama here later on in this review, guys. So, and then for the back side of your perspective boxes, you have again your illustration of both of your figures, your Star Wars Black Series logo at the top, a small blurb for each one of your characters, your attention, and all of your readables at the bottom, Hasbro logo on each one of your perspective boxes for your figure. And then, of course, your Anakin Skywalker is number 17 in the Ahsoka Series line. Rex is number 16 in the Ahsoka Series line of figures. And then your blurb for your Anakin Skywalker reads, "In the world between worlds, Anakin Skywalker appears to his former Padawan, Ahsoka Tano, to teach her one last crucial lesson." So a very cool blurb for your Anakin Skywalker figure. And then for your clone Captain Rex figure, your blurb reads as, "Rex served the Republic on the front lines during the Clone Wars, taking orders from Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano, first as a captain, later as a commander." So a very cool blurb for both of your perspective figures here on the backside of the box. All right, you guys, so we're going to get our figures out of the boxes and get a look at all of the detail, the accessory. And then, of course, we will get a very cool diorama with both of our figures. So please do stay tuned. All right, you guys, and we have our figures out of the box, and straight out of the box, I am very satisfied with both of these figures. And I'm really excited that I have this Rex with the Phase 1, even though the body sculpt is the same. There's no differences there, but I really do like this figure, and I just love that Phase 1 helmet, and that's I think it's worth it for me anyway to have picked up this figure, this version of Rex, even though they haven't updated the sculpt of the armor. And then for your Anakin Skywalker, extremely happy with this one, obviously because of the soft goods that we get here, which is really, really nice. And we're going to get a comparison from the other clone armor Anakin Skywalker release that we received a couple of years ago. Have that one as well. So we'll get a comparison, not only with that one, but we'll also get a comparison with Rex with his Phase 2 helmet as well, guys. So very excited to have both of these figures, guys. And we're going to get you a closer look at both of these figures, starting with Rex. Let's get you a closer look at Rex. All right, you guys, and getting you a closer look at your Rex figure. Again, very excited to have him in hand. You got the yellow blonde do there for your Rex figure. He comes with both of his pistols as well. You just get the gray pistol, no additional paint apps on that. And of course, you have that Phase 1 helmet right there. We'll get a closer look at that a little later. He also has his pauldron as well. So that looks really, really good. Getting you a look at the rest of the armor. You have that skirt on the back, on both sides. It has a split in the back. And look at the back side. So it looks really, really good. Very, very good looking figure. And then for your Anakin Skywalker. Now, remember, these are from the Ahsoka series, but yeah, I love that face sculpt. It looks great. You get the soft goods tunic there, and his boots, the glove, the saber. It's all nice. And the armor, and the shoulder armor on both sides. You have the Jedi symbol on one side, and this one's just plain. And then the look at the back. Just very, very good job. I like this figure a lot. I think he looks great. Looks absolutely great. Very nice figure. All right, you guys. So I thought we would go ahead and skip the articulation portion of the review. Again, your Rex, same body sculpt. The only difference is the Phase 1 helmet. And I think the face sculpt is a little bit different, but we will get a look, a comparison. Actually, that's what we're going to go right into right now is a comparison with your Anakin Skywalker. Let's go ahead and get a comparison of this version of your Anakin and Rex and the previous releases for these characters. All right, you guys, and then getting you a comparison between your previous releases of your Rex and Anakin Skywalker Clone Trooper armor figures. This was a special release with the old school packaging that came out a couple of years ago. I think it was a Walmart exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Based on the animated series, Clone Wars animated series. And then, of course, for the Anakin, the first time around, the tunic is a plastic mold for your Anakin Skywalker, where, of course, now we have the soft goods, which is really, really cool. And you can see the difference between the animated face sculpt and the face sculpt that we have here for the Ahsoka series. And we'll get a closer look at both of those figures as a comparison. But just to start things off, you have, again, your Rex with the Phase 1. He has a full pauldron that goes all the way around his neck. And then, of course, for the original release, the first release, you have the half pauldron there and a little bit older version of your Rex. This is your Phase 2 helmet Rex. Just a quick look at both of these comparisons, but we will get a closer look at each one of these, and we'll start with our Rex figure. Let's get you a closer look at both of your Rex figures. So getting you a quick comparison between the two different versions of your Rex figure here. Again, you can see the Phase 1 is a little bit younger, different look. The hair is a little more blonder. He has blonder ambitions in his earlier days. And then with your Phase 2 Rex, again, the armor is a little more weathered, a little dirtier, not as bright and shiny. This is his shiny uniform, which is real nice. So very cool. Glad to have both of these guys in hand. Just a really, really nice addition to the collection. So I also wanted to get you a look at your Rex with both of their helmets on, just so you can get a look at the Phase 1 and Phase 2. See the difference with the breathing apparatus for your Phase 2 helmet. And the thing about Rex is he kind of combined his Phase 1 and Phase 2. He still has the fin on the Phase 2, which was a little more present on the Phase 1. They both have the articulated scope there. And there's your articulated scope on your Phase 2. And the Phase 1 also has the articulated scope, which is really, really cool. Very nice. And then for your comparison on your Anakin Skywalker Clone Trooper armor figure, again, for the Ahsoka release, you have the soft goods tunic, which I prefer over the molded tunic for the original release. And then, of course, you can see the difference in the head sculpt there. between your two Anakins. They both come with the saber. A little bit of a difference with the belt too, which is, I didn't notice. You have the gold versus the silver, so there's a little difference there. Both of your figures have the Jedi emblem on the left shoulder armor. Of course, for the other side, there's no emblem there. So just a very quick comparison between the two different versions of this character. Very, very nice stuff. Glad to have both of them actually in my collection. All right, you guys, so we're going to get our figures in a very cool diorama, so please do stay tuned. You guys, and there you have your Anakin Skywalker clone trooper armor figure for the Ahsoka series line, as well as your Rex Phase 1 helmet for the Ahsoka series line of figures. Very cool figures. Again, I'm extremely happy to have both of these figures in my collection. I really like them both. It is unfortunate that they did not give us a new body sculpt for Rex, but still in all, I do like the Phase 1 helmet. I'm glad to have him with the Phase 1 helmet, and it's kind of cool to have him with the very clean uniform as opposed to the one that's a little weathered with that original release that we got a few years back. And then, of course, for your Anakin Skywalker, I always appreciate the soft goods. The soft goods tunic is absolutely awesome. And, of course, as I had mentioned before, this is my favorite uniform for Anakin. I just love it. It's absolutely awesome, guys. And then also one of the other things I wanted to mention is the Anakin Skywalker is also going to be available in a 2-pack with Rex, and I believe it's Rex with this Phase 2 helmet, not the Phase 1 helmet. And that was recently announced at San Diego Comic-Con, and that pack is, I think, I forget exactly, maybe 50 to 60 bucks. I forget exactly how much that pack is. That is a pack that I'm going to skip because I have the Phase 2 Rex already, and they did not update the body sculpt. But I did pick up the Anakin because, of course, you're getting that single release, which is a little bit cheaper at $27 with tax. And then, of course, to get them in that 2-pack for that price point, I think you're better off if you already have your Phase 2 Rex. You're better off just picking up the single release of Anakin, and you'll have both of those figures in hand, as I do have here, guys. But again, let me know what your thoughts are in regards to these figures. Have you picked them up? Will you be picking them up? Let me know. Put those comments down below. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And of course, guys, from the Father to the Son to the Obi-Wan Force Ghost, may the Force be with you always.